everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more RWBY World of Dust mod pack with me. Badum, I may not have built the house. Yeah, that was a plan. Did something different instead. I built an arena, so, you know, I wasn't just doing nothing. I did start laying out things for... I'll get to it eventually. But anyway, yeah, so we're back. But, not feeling my best today, we're going to say. I've got a splitting headache, which is just lovely. Thankfully, my RWBY visual novel stuff's already recorded, so that video's already done. Just need to do this one, and just, I don't even know. Oh. Yeah, I just ended up with a splitting headache last night. Just hasn't gone away. It didn't help the fact I've gone down the rabbit hole now at this point. Yeah, so D&D stuff. People have done it a bunch. It's really cool and fun. So, Techie 101. A lot of people following for a while but have known I'm a fan of Techie 101. His reviews and whatnot. Mainly from back when he did Bleach, but also now into when he does One Piece and stuff. Cool. So if you're doing a One Piece D&D with a bunch of people. Now, I hadn't originally been watching it. Because it's really long episodes, like 2 hours and a half. And then all of them are like an hour and a half to 2 hour long. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll probably check it out someday. Now it's like 20 odd episodes long, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. Because I just saw one posted up about a new one starting on a stream, and I'm like, oh, I'll go back to episode 1, check it out. Yeah, it was really good. And the worst bit is I knew it was gonna be good, because of course it was. And now, yeah, I'm kind of stuck watching it. 20 odd episodes. Like, yeah, 24, 25 episodes are all hour and a half to 2 hours long, at least. Yeah, averages out probably over 40 hours. I'm gonna be busy for a while. But yeah, I went in the rabbit hole and started watching that. Didn't stop, got quite late. Aye, so that's not helped my headache. But hey, yo, it is what it is. Right, anyway, on to other things. So, I took people's advice from the comment section. You're right, custom NPCs exist. Why was I not setting these up already? I don't know. Basically, when it comes to exchanging goods for Lynn, I do want to do that manually. Mainly because I want there to be limited stock on some stuff. So, I'm still having Yami do that. But yeah, as far as taking dust and iron for Lynn and all that malarkey goes, like, I can just have staff do that. Like, why wasn't I already? So, yeah, basically, I've got a person here who can swap in dust for Lynn. Cool. Downside, though, you have to do it one at a time. So, yeah, I'm probably need to put a person that will, like, trade mass amounts and stuff for mass amounts of Len, but, you know, well, I'll do that one later. For now, it's just you can do it one at a time if you don't want to wait for Yami and whatnot. I've got a person to exchange Len for Len, because it'd be quite handy to be able to obviously have very specific amounts. Speaking of money, if I go into the back staff room, I have a little of it. I traded 200 iron for 200 Len, and I traded all the dust I had, which ended up being 271. So, huzzah, I've got 400 odd. I'm not exactly rich at this point. I did go and mine up more dust, though, so I'm going to go and sell some of that. That is ice dust, I'll take that. I'm keeping at least one of each dust. There we go. I'm keeping at least one of each dust right now, just for the sake of having it, in case I want to use it for, you know, on me. I haven't really so far. Although, I heard a little tidbit of information about the dust, and I don't know why it's occurring, but apparently, if you die with dust on you, like, on you or in your arm specifically, like, if you jam a dust crystal in your offhand, I think from what I've saw people saying is apparently if you die like that, you don't get a corpse left. Which I don't get why, because we've literally played with these mods before. Like, we did an entire stream series with it, and people sure as hell drop corpses at that point. Like, we did it. We know they do it. We know they drop it. So I don't know why it's not now. So either it's RWBY mods updated and it's not working with corpse, something else is conflicting with it, or the corpse one updating is now not working with the thing. I have no idea which one it is. But yeah, the both work. Because both, I think all of the mods, like, I think RWBY and corpse are both updated at this point. So I who bloody knows at this point? It could be anything. Oh. But yeah, basically though, don't die with dust in your arm. Apparently, it's not a very good thing to do. So, good bit of information, that. Also, I can finally fill in these holes here. How? Because of the torch, that's how. Anyway, yeah. I forgot to know a rift bit here. I forgot to door all this away. Brilliant. Anyway, right. So, should probably do whitelisting. Exchange the dust in. Let's exchange the dust in really quick. Do I literally have to do this one at a time? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I hate that. Ah. Okay, okay. I'll put another person down after to, like, exchange stacks for... Yeah. Because this would take a while. Oh, no. Give me that. That's that. Also, yeah, I probably want to put it as crates. Just to speed things up a little bit. There we go. Bop. And I'll have a bit of that. Blip. There we are. And exchange. No. Put it down. Grab that. Right. Lovely. And I can take these ones and I can exchange them. Why are you not... There we go. So, like, why are you not stacking? That's a bit weird. Yeah, now I can take these ones and I can exchange them in for 5s. Yay. Then I can exchange these 5s in for 10s. Now, this is where I'm going to leave one at a time because this isn't so bad. Like, this is just you going through the money system. I don't want to put, like, 50 ones for... Well, I could. I probably need to have another person for it. Maybe I might do that one. I might not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right, now, yeah, I can change that for 250s. Huzzah! There we are. Bit more money. Right. So I'm not exactly loaded by any means, but, you know, slightly healthier amount than what I had before. Yeah, there are people with thousands at this point. Apparently, dust crystals just aren't super rare. But yeah, so Arena, I didn't, like, put roof or anything proper on it yet. Like, I put a roof on it, but I've not put, like, I've not put anything cool on the roof to make it look any better. It's basically just brick roof for the most part. So, yeah, it's nothing special. But, you know, it took me a while to, like, decide on building this thing. So, here we are. So, yeah, here's Arena thing I built. It's very basic. It's quite small as well, realistically. But it's not so much a grand arena for, like, full-on grand fights. I figured this would be more as combat training type room. It'd be better suited for this, rather than, you know, like an actual full-on tournament. So, I need to build a separate arena for the tournament stuff with a much bigger ring. But yeah, I'll do that one later. Because, yeah, for when it comes to, like, tournament ring fight ones, I tend to build the ring first, then build everything around the ring. That way I get the ring the size I want and building around it. In this case, I didn't do that. In this case, I just built the building and thought, right, yeah, I'll shove a ring in there. Right, shove some stands over there. Huzzah, huzzah. Speaking of stands, you can't get in this way. I did think about security and safety. There are shields there. They don't look like shields, but there are shields. I did think, yeah, if we put fights on a small room like this, people are going to get shot. A lot. Don't have to worry about that. People can stay up here. There's barriers. They can still probably die from explosives, but, you know, it's combat training. We might put a ban on explosives and stuff like that. It could be fine. So, yeah. That's what I've been up to. Also, generally just going mining, gathering more resources and bits and bits and bits. Not had to fight with any more Big Grim, though, which has been fortunate. Although I suppose that arena, that was built off Yami. Like, that's Yami sponsored, pretty much. And I did more exchanges and stuff with Yami. Although, speaking of buying thing... Oh, yeah, I did the thing, too. I sorted out more prices and whatnot. And figuring what could be where and stuff. So I've put signs down. I've got a bit on Yami details. And yeah, so basically I've kept the price thing as it is. People were saying like, oh, but if, you know, you're worried about the dust crystals and getting money off there, you could just increase prices. And I'm like, that's a really... No. That's not a road I want to go down. Because if dust crystals have decided to just become common, there's no winning that. Because people are just going to endlessly find them and endlessly get them. And it'll be really annoying. I meant to turn the big birdies back on. They'll make people's lives more difficult. Anyway, that's the I did go over tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 2 being the easiest one. Because it's just, yeah, whatever's not in tier 1 and 3, it's pretty much in tier 2. That is the idea. Tier 1 is, yeah, the henchman White Fang. I put a beacon uniform in there. Because, like, they don't do anything. Like, beacon. The beacon skill uniform, it literally doesn't do anything. It's just armor. And it's not even good armor, like, compared to other armor. Like, other armor's better, because it's not meant to be armor, it's just meant to be a uniform. So, I thought, yeah, I'll put that in the low tier thing. If people want to dress up in that, fair enough, they can. It's not going to stop them. And yeah, same for weapons. When it comes to tier 3, I pretty much just had to go through everything and just think, right, well, what's the biggest, baddest stuff, and what's going to cause the most problems if people get hold of it in easy amounts. And yeah, I came to the decision, so for weapons, the hoverboard, miniguns, aka Coco's, Velvet, and the Noctis Eerie, Hush being Velvet, Neo's Umbrella, mainly just because it has a glide effect, so I figured, like, I better put that as a separate thing, because, like, the way I think with a glide effect, I think is the legendary weapon you can get. The long memory being... What's the long memory again? Oh yeah, it's Osmond's King. Omen being Raven's sword, Scarlet Storm being that Tommy gun thing, because it's another gun with just... You can have infinite ammo, essentially. And Osmond's Staff, because you can literally put dust in the bloody thing, giving you free power without, you know, those negative effects. So for the only weapons, I thought, yeah, they should probably be in tier 3. Everyone else, I just thought, yeah, well, they could all rest would probably just be in tier 2. Like, I think any other weapons, seriously, like, is powerful. Like, some of them are strong, but they're not, like, you know, they give extra effects or abilities that really could turn the tide of combat. Like, you know, guns that have absurd amounts of ammo in clip. And, yeah, ones like being able to, like, glide and bonus effects and stuff like that. Although the long memory has none of that. I just put it in because, one, it's Osmond's Kane, and two, if the new updates to be believed, and I think the creator mentioned this, the long memory might have a new effect coming in for it. Like, if anyone's been watching Volume 8, I don't know how much extent of Volume 8 stuff's going to be put into it, but, like, if it's even a slight bit like the thing it can do in Volume 8, we kind of want to keep that out of random people's hands. Clothing! I had to go for a different look. I had to figure out what clothes give tons of benefits and extra benefits that could be really beneficial at the combat or even just in combat. Salem Jobs, they gave a bunch. Like, health-wise, they give tons. Pennies is the same deal. Pennies gives tons of benefits. I'm like, yeah, that's going in there. Oscar, Ozma's, and Osmond stuff all tends to have that stuff as well. Ironwood stuff, for the most part, is pretty strong. Coco's hat, specifically the hat, because anything with hand and bullets effects is very strong. Because, yeah, having the ability to double the power of bullets, very powerful, especially when you get your hands on a minigun. Very, very powerful. Cinder's dress, because fireproofing and stuff is very strong. All the hoods are pretty good in themselves. Raven's outfit, and yeah, Osmond's thing. Other than that, like the other basic clothing, it gives effects, but it doesn't tend to be as many or as high levels. So I thought, yeah, I could probably just leave the rest of that in tier 2. And yeah, that's pretty much the rundown. Although, what stock will be available of what? You're going to have to ask Yami, because I'm very much going to have Yami spawn in some stuff, and that's just kind of what he's going to work with for a bit. And how random I make it also. So it'll be first come, first served. If someone else has the clothes, then, well, yeah. Just going to have to buy it off them. I might put signs up to say what stock's in. As Yami, when I bring Yami on next. I might do that so like people know what stock's around or what stock's been took. Maybe. Could do that, because I do like the idea of people trying to barter with each other to try and get the stuff they want. Or there being like one or two of certain weapons floating around, and if you do want to get it, you're just going to have to like somehow get it off another person by exchanging stuff they want. Or partnering up with them or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Right, whitelisting. Probably should do that too. And then we've gone over the arena and the shop and whatnot. Did I leave anything in here? No. I should put things in there. I've been smelting down. I've been smelting down cobble because I'm going to build my house. Probably going to have bricks in it. Huzzah. Right, whitelisting. If you're a member of the channel and you have to get on, mod pack of Peanut is in Discord where it belongs. You should now be whitelisted. All the usual shebang there. Oh, and that one person's added to the list from the comment section. That one person is I'm Zero Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that was 10. Does well. Yeah, you've been added to the list. Mod pack of Peanut again should be on Discord where it belongs. And as per usual, people, if you want to get a chance to whitelist onto the server. What is happening with my shift click? Oh, you're full. Damn it. Why are you full? Feck. That wasn't part of the plan. Break that down. Break that into fives. Break it into fives. Break it into fives. Break it into ones. It'll be worth it. Ah. Oh. I see they're having a hell of a time. I don't know if they're using a semblance for that or where that umbrella is just letting them move quicker. Not a clue. I should put a sign saying staff only so people don't go in there. Or if they do go in there, like I can tell them off for it. Aye. Anyway, right. Now Now what to do, what to do. I've been having a thing. I'm like, that arena's sitting right there. I'd like to do something with it. Because, like, yeah, it's not a tournament. I can't, like... Well, you could give it cash prizes, but you're not be on your own head. But, yeah, I can't do that, but I did mention the idea of doing combat training. And I do like the idea of us seeing where everyone's at right now. Like, I'm not exactly strong, per se, but, you know, I quite like the idea of having a little go at combat training. Although, before we do, I would like to get 3 more levels to enchant a piece of gear. Or at least put something on my head. I like to put something on my feet as well, but I don't know. Like, the jump boost is very nice, because the jump boost lets me get around quicker, which is very handy. I don't know if I want to give that up. Because, like, something with first aid that I've noticed is basically your aura will protect you from a lot of damage. But what I've noticed is, because everything's locational protection, if something hits you in the head, your aura will take a much bigger hit. Or in my case, my head, because I've got nothing on my head, or my feet. I'll take a much bigger chunk of damage, because literally... Ow. Because literally, yeah, they're targeting my head, and I've not got armor there. That's something I've noticed, and it makes sense. Because that is how it should technically be. Also, no! Stay away! Ah! They're such pains! But yeah, but if they target my body in that... Gotcha. Yeah, I can tell I need the combat practice at this point. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so basically I should really put something on my head. I don't know if I want to put something on my feet, because I do like having the jump boost, but if I risk, it means I risk breaking my feet. But if we're playing combat practice, that means we'll probably be doing it till first blood. So the second your aura depletes, you stop the fight. So, I think I'll be alright without my feet covered. As long as people don't aim specifically for my feet, it should be fine. But we'll see. I need to get 3 levels first. How am I going to do that? I have an idea. What I'm going to do... Because they call that really far. First, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that and that in there. And I'm going to take 3 stacks of iron. Then I'm going to take... No, wait, no. Yeah, no, 3 stacks of iron. And then I'm going to put the 3 stacks of iron into here. I'm going to break it back down into dust. Then I'm going to put it back into the furnace and smelt it in again. That'll give me 3 XP. It's not free. I have to spend coal for it. Being able to that. Although, looking at this... Alright, so there is a benefit that gives you XP boost. Typically, to get it, you have to get slime balls. And I was thinking, well, I could just sell them. I don't know if I will. Because, like, this thing's really overpowered for giving you XP. And we all want enchants. So, like, I could just make it may be better to make people work for it. Like, because they have to go out and get more coal for this method. Or kill Grim. Or just generally mine. Like, I don't know. Maybe hanging at the mob drops is such a good idea. Oh, at least the slime ball ones. I don't know. And it could have someone maybe sell general stuff. But... I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Which again is another thing, I don't really want to just have NPCs lying around for certain. Like, I'm okay for doing it for exchanging that stuff. Because that stuff was only ever going to go to Yami. But if it comes to selling, like, mob drops and stuff like that, I think I'd rather do that by hand. Because that way there's limited goods of that floating around. So if people want it off each other, they'll have to buy it off each other. Rather than just being able to, you know, go to an NPC and just get it easily. Like, no, you've got to get the person that's on for it. Or you have to, like, barter with another player for it, because they've happened to go and bought tons of it. And stuff, you know, it gives people a reason for shops. Although, speaking of shops, yeah, apparently other people have built shops. Don't leave your goods lying around. Just, like, you could try and go off a trust system in the server, it won't work out for you. I don't trust people in the server. Like, I can trust them to an extent, to maybe not break the rules in a very obvious way, at least. I know some of them will definitely try to. But, yeah, I wouldn't leave valuables in stock lying around. I never do. I never ever do. Why is there a body here? Why did he leave one flower here? Feck's sake. Yeah, don't leave your goods just lying around. Like, pack them up and hide them somewhere or something, just something where. Just don't, yeah. My god, the Grim vanished for a second there. Bop. Bop. Anyway, oh yeah, curiosity time. There's a button to swap stuff in hands. Where is it? Where is it? I don't typically like the button. There it is. Swap button said. Oh. I don't typically like using it, but... yeah. Okay. So if I do this... it will indeed do that. I was having a think about that button. Typically I would never use it for anything. But when it comes to you wanting to move shields into hand very quickly... it actually could be a useful button to have. Maybe not, like, one that I'm going to accidentally click, because that could be very frustrating. Oh yeah, it could be one I want to keep, like, around just for 6. Right, what I'm going to do now, though, is I've got this helmet that I built. Now, unfortunately, I did build it after I did all my other enchanting, so... Yeah, it's not exactly in the bit. It's not enchanted yet. I also built boots, think I could replace the boots, but I quite like having the feather jumping, so yeah, I'll just keep that for now. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this, get up to level 30, enchant the helmet. Oh yeah, grab. Bloop, bloop. Wrong thing. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, so now I'm going to smelt this back down. Again, this is wasting coal, like a bunch of coal at a time, but I need a couple of levels of XP really quick. Oh yeah, that's another reason why I definitely don't want to do it. I just realized if you did this in mass, people would try and find a way to do it so that they could get it for XP for the aura. It wouldn't work for very long. Aura takes a lot. To put it quite simply. Like, it doesn't start off taking a lot, but you get 1 point. Unless you're John Seblets, in which point you get 2. So, like, it doesn't start off taking very much, but it adds up pretty quickly. Like, if you want to get your aura, like, once you just, like, maybe 200, like, it starts getting pretty high. So even if you use a method list to try and get your thing up, you'd have to, like, it costs you a lot later on to get your up, but you could do it for a good start. But I definitely don't want to make that life easier for people by giving them the XP booster, because I've used that in Pixelmon, and I've enchanted a lot of things with it, because it's very, very good. Okay, I'm going to get level 30, I'm going to enchant this helmet, then I'm going to see, there's a bunch of people on right now, and the server hasn't crashed or anything in a while. Actually, the server hasn't crashed all day. Actually quite surprised and mildly impressed people haven't crashed all day. Saying that, it's now certainly going to crash Blenders. But yeah, I'll see if people want to come in and do combat class, or combat practice. And basically, yeah, we'll do fights. Win and loses, we'll get XP anyway. Well, essentially, if you want to use it for enchanting, it's up to you, but you can use it for upping your aura. And, this is the best thing I can regularly do. Is just I can just do combat classes and stuff. But right, enchant helmet first. Alright, so I put the word out to people, so there's that. / me. Yami isn't here. Can we buy from Yami first, but you want to spend all that money on better weaponry, do you? Because there's a bit of combat practice. I think you'll find Yami's not here currently, so you can't buy off him, you sod. Anyway, yes, I've put the word out saying, hey, anyone want to do combat practice? What the hell? I wasn't sure they were copying my skin there up there. It looked very similar to me in my underwear and black hair. Go take a look at them in a second. Anyway, right, so, things. Told them, yeah, be live. Practice, but it's practice meaning no grenades, no dust implants, and it's sort of it'd be under first blood drilling, so, you know. Also, max. I gained 14 aura from that. Nice. Yeah, so basically no dust implants. No explosive take grenades and stuff like that, or if they've got some other type of explosive device. Is he literally wearing my skin? No, it's a slightly different skin, but it's very similar to my skin. Disturbingly similar. Anyway, there'll be XP rewards at the end. So if you fight, if you win, you get more XP. If you lose, you get a bit less XP. You get something for your troubles. It's first blood, meaning the second you take a bit of damage, you're done. That's it. Match is over. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's supposed to run. Because we don't want people dying. That would be a bit unfortunate. Also, just looking though, I don't actually. Oh no, yeah, so it's off the head. That's why. It's off my body. That's why. / me is everyone here or on roads. Can we get this show on the roads? Oh, yeah, it all says shorter shorts. Ginger cut. Yeah, I thought so. I bloody thought so. It was somebody that looks similar to me. Disturbingly so. It's a bit off. Anyway, right. Be there in 3 minutes. / me. Everyone who is part to ring. Just so we're aware who's taking part and who's not. If you aren't... Nope. / me. If you're here to watch. Go into the... If you come in the door, it'll be on the left-hand stands. And yeah, if you're here to watch, you can go up in there. If you're going to be partaking, you can sit in the right-hand one. Badum. Alright. No. Flash me. You're in the right hand stands. Do you not know your left and rights? So you walk in the front door, there's a left side and there's a right side. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, that would be the right hand side. That would be the left hand side. Like, yeah. Oh, you meant your left, sorry. No. I mean from the door's left. aka what everyone would see when going to the stands. Oh, silly sausages. Right, anyway, well, the 6 of us here so far. Slash me, who else is coming? Just Flux. And Boise. Slash right. Right. Well, I'm going to start. So go into the right hand stands when you get here. Right, for those... Actually, no, I better just slash me so they can hear us anyway. Slash me. Right, so... this will work. Take turns in our match. You have the room to fight in, not just the ring, because the ring's a bit too small for that. Slash, yep, slash me. No bombs. Slash grenades. Slash explosives or dust implants. Oh. No. And match ends when someone has run out of aura and takes damage. So first, blood. Winners and losers. Let's get XP. Winner will get more. Obviously. Slash me any volunteers to go first? Obviously someone in the room, preferably. Sebastian. Where is Sebastian? Sebastian's there. And QB. Sebastian versus QB. No, it's frozen QB. Oh. Everyone else to the right. Stand. Both of you wait until my mark. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go up into stand as well because I don't really fancy dying to them attacking me and stuff. But yeah, I'll be chilling up here as well. So we'll just quickly take that offhand. So, are you both ready? Also, boys, get out the ring! Bloody hell. Yep, okay. Okay. So, first, blood if you leave the room. Also, don't kill the other. You will trouble if you do. Anyway. Right, on my mark. Yeah, there's no killing in this. It is obviously just for entertainment and practice. Also, wait, where the hell? Where, what? Where, what? Okay, so no flamethrower, got it. I'm just saying don't muddle them. Sebastian? Where? There they are. Okay, if you're both ready. On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Begin! Alright. QB versus Sebastian. Who wins obviously the bill favor? Nope, there we go. Yeah, okay, it's over. Yeah, Sebastian wins. That was fast. That was ridiculously fast. Sebastian, what the hell? What? How? Is he just not wearing armor? Can we have armor on? Forgot breaks weapons. This is. It's what? What did they do? What? Well, whatever. Slash XP Sebastian. No. Slash XP. Say 5,000. Sebastian. Doesn't give me. You can whip it. What? You can what? You can spam the right click with the shield. So it blocks. It's a long-range shield that deals damage. Since bloody when? What? It does that much? Okay. That's banned. 'Cause that's busted. Like, not really practice if you're just gonna spam. Like, Jesus. Since when is Blake's offhand thing broken like that? What the hell? Don't know how I feel about that. Right, anyway. Alright. Sebastian. Come to stands. Let's see. Next we will have... Let's have Ice versus... GoldDragon. You go to ring. And await my mark. Oh, so these paper boys say... Did bro fighting? 'Cause I will fight did bro. Forgot to have fire equipped. Then get out of these stands. Watches are on the left. But yeah, I'm making a thing so that way I know who's actually taking part and I don't accidentally try and put someone forward who's not actually fighting. Right, Ice versus GoldDragon. Right, you two. Are you ready? See, I want to see people fighting using semblances, weapons and stuff. Obviously, it changes, you know, we get more stuff in that. But yeah, I didn't want to just see someone stand there and spam a bloody weapon. Right, on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Begin! Obviously, also changes. People get more XP and stuff, so they'll get more aura and things like that. That'll definitely help Oh, fucking hell. What? How? What? He just... He definitely just took damage. Again, that was very quick. What the hell? Like, what? Ace 1, okay. Slash XP 5,000. Slash XP 1,000. Get something for it, but like... Do you guys have RWBY armor on? Yes. I have no armor. That would be why. That would be why. Mate, I suggest getting some in future. Oh god, right, who's left? Boise, Paper, and Flux. Let's see. Who wants to go next? Paper says... I was planning on... Oh. Ah! Paper versus... Boise then. Head to the ring. Guess I'm fighting Flux then. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah, because I'm part of this too. I will be taking part. It's part of the training. Because I need training as well. I need practice as well. Yeah, so Boyce is one of the ones that's rich, has been fighting against bosses a lot, and is arguably probably one of the stronger ones. So this is going to be quite tricksy for poor Piper here. Good luck, Sim. Right, you two. Are you ready? Did you give Dragon a scroll? You literally start with a scroll. Right, on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Begin! Oh, God. I was meant to say begin there, but... Yeah, it didn't quite work out, did it? Someone joined the server just as a fucking... It deletes the thing. Wait, what? Paper took damage? Oh, he did as well. No rockets allowed. No explosives. Voice is DQ'd. Yeah, I did mention, well, not allowed explosives. It was dust. That's an explosive! Dust explodes, you maniacs! Bullets are okay. Dust is not. Bullets are fine. But dust explodes. So it's an explosive. Like, literally, you saw the boom. I just, we don't want explosives because it's a very small ring. Oh, anyway, slash XP. My god, all the fights have gone ridiculously fast. Well, but Paperback technically wins that, Boise technically loses. Right, just me and Flux left then. Given I've spent more time building and looking into things and collecting stuff and not actually training or working on things, I don't feel this is going to go well for me. But ayo, we'll give it a try. Bloody hell. Oh. Do you know that now? It was a bullet meant for slowing target. You didn't have a gun. Like, you literally weren't using a gun. You were using some type of dust staff thing. Look out for Flux's things. I mean, you can use the hammer. You just can't use the grenade launcher. Anyway. Right, need someone else to do countdown. Does a QB want to give us the mark? Oh yeah. Also, shield up. Ah. Ready? Oh. Yeah, I'm going on the offensive. I'm going on the offensive. I've got Crow Sims. Need to go on the offensive. Oh, hello. What the hell is that thing? Ow! Oh, that did a lot. I think I lost there. Did you take damage too? I don't think you did. I did. It's literally a draw. We literally struck each other at the same point and through. I don't know what the hell that drill thing is, though. That thing's terrifying. Let me get a free hit in. Yeah, okay, 2 hits is pretty much our limit right now. That's all we can handle. Okay, guess we even split the XP then. Fair enough. Slash XP 3000. Flux Shadow. Slash XP 3000. There we go. But yeah, that might seem like a lot, and like people can use it for enchanting to better their equipment, or they can use it for their aura, which honestly, we're going to need to survive more than 2 hits. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much combat class then. I might do a few more rounds, like, off-cam to strengthen folk. But, I think for the episode at least, I'm going to end the video there. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I shall see you all next time for some more RWBY, where we might do more things like this. Might be able to try and get better equipment as we get more money and stuff. Come the weekend, we'll try and do a stream to do, Torrent mod, which will have more cash-type prizes and stuff. But, yeah, for now, might do some more stuff like this, because, yeah, we need to get our aura way up, so we can survive more than 2 hits. We literally, it's 2-3 hits and you're dead. I mean, maybe if we put protection on the armor, it might help, and if we put stuff on our feet. My feet are actually the thing that took damage there. If I put armor on my feet, might have lasted longer. I thought. But, yeah, anyway, though, thank you all very much for watching. See you all next time for some more RWBY World of Dust, where, hopefully, we'll be a bit stronger from a bit of combat practice. But see you then for that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Austin Quinsonberry, Afro Kage, It's Ender Steve PE, Sebastian Ramsey, and Blackest Sage, and our ANBU members Robert Scimeca, RWBY, Eragon, GoldDragon, Nathaniel Prue, Akuma, and Colton Wood. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.